Good morning, you guys, and happy Saturday. Come on, let's get the party started. All right, you guys, we are up and at 'em this morning. Got a lot to do. The Hubs has already been working some, and we are about to join him in that process. Let's take a look at the living room right now. Check out this disaster behind me. Now let's see if we can take it from this to that. Now let's rewind the day, shall we? And we'll see how we got it this way. We are about to move all this stuff into baby girl's room, but before, let's go see what's happening back there, shall we? Stinks in here.
No.
Yeah, it does. What is that, the caulk?
Silicone.
Ooh, yeah. He's been siliconing up the windows, you guys. Y'all have already seen all the painting and all the work. So he's got all the windows siliconed in so that we can get ready to put her blinds up today. But first, we're going to work on getting all the racks back in the closet. Christmas stuff back in here. Some of you guys had asked where we store all of our Christmas stuff because you've seen us get some after Christmas clearance. This is the reason why we have such big closets in the kids' rooms. They actually came with the big closets. We just kind of rearranged them. But the bigger side over there with the double doors, or what will eventually be double doors, is where baby girl will have her clothes and all her shoes and bins and that kind of stuff over here. Then on this side, we have a smaller opening for just a little single door. And this is where we put all of our Christmas stuff. And right now, it's definitely not as organized as what I would like for it to be, just because we're still kind of just trying to get everything settled and back into places. But there it is. So now let's get her clothes in here. Got some of the clothes in here. The living space is getting halfway back to normal, you guys. It is a work in progress. Hubs is putting together the new shoe shelves. Making some progress in here. Temporarily in this room, we've had both of their dressers. Even though she's been sleeping in that other room, she has to come in here to get her clothes. And look at all this just everywhere. Can anybody say we have enough hangers? And this ain't even half of it, guys. I'm going to show you the other hangers we got in a minute. But you can tell Bub's room, or this will be his room, hasn't been finished yet. She has packaged up 3 big bags of clothes that we can now donate. This bedroom set right here with this nightstand, and it also goes with this dresser, and there is a big mirror that goes on this, and then the headboard and footboard was my late grandma's, and they had this, oh my goodness, ever since I was a little girl, before I was born. I'm not sure when she actually got that, but whenever it was, she's had it a good while. And so, oh my goodness, I think it was 2006, she let us take it for Kristen. I sanded it down and painted it. Of course, it's in a little bit of rough shape right now, just with moving it back and forth and all this through the last couple of years, but we sanded that down and had refinished it. But she's taken the little room now, and I don't think it's all gonna fit. So Mom didn't want it back. My grandma has passed away during this whole process of our house, so she obviously isn't gonna need it back. So I think Mom said we'll just sell it and use the money to help us with what we still need to do around the house. So temporarily we'll move that on into Kristen's room, but that's gonna go. And then of course Bubs is gonna have to go because his is just that cheap like particle board type stuff. And you can definitely tell some of the mold spores are in that. We should have actually got rid of it a long time ago, but you gotta have what you gotta have, right? So anyway, let's get back to work. Look at here, you guys. Here's more of those hangers. Why does it seem when you're doing laundry, you never have enough hangers? But then today, they're coming out the ears. Wow, look at here, you guys. I have another package. Look at these beautiful gold crosses and those gold letters that say believe. So pretty. Pretty duct tape too, loving it. This is coming to me from Jan Martinez, so let's open it up and see what we got. Wow, you guys, that was an awesome package, but I'm gonna have this over on the main channel because this deserved its own special video, because she handmade these items for me and she put them all together, and I wanted you guys to see them up close and personal, and I wanted us to take our time instead of having to be rushed inside the vlog. So very excited. The one who sent this to me is Jan, and she has a channel. Let's see again. It's called Jan's Crazy Life, and I can't wait to go check it out. So all of you go with me. Let's all go check her out. Give her a subscribe. She's new to YouTube, so let's give her a big warm welcome. And make sure that you let her all know DeeVine DeeZine sent you over there. All right, guys, so we're ready to move this dresser out of here. Look! Oh my goodness. That is like dust and hair. Like legitimately for real. What? Now how in the world does that pile up there like that? That is nasty, and we don't do nasty in this house. Making some pretty good progress. Got a bunch of stuff out of here, but look what happened. Went to move her little bookshelf, and you guys see the mold? I'm not trying to be one to complain, but I am so over this process, you guys. So over it. Every time, and this wasn't even plastic this time. This was not even something that should have made it sweat or condensate or any of that stuff. It just is accumulating. Obviously, the floor has got to be a priority, but you know, just have to wait till we can get to it. But at any rate, now her shelving has to go, which we knew it would anyway. We were just trying to hold on for a little bit. So I think we're about to pile her stuff on the floor temporarily and then sit down and take a deep breath and regroup. At least got some of the stuff back in her room. We moved this touch lamp in here just temporarily. This definitely won't stay in here. You just touch it and you can control it, but she does need at least a temporary light until we can get her a light up there. Her closet's all done. She's got the shoes moved in, and I did have some more of those little cubicles left that we all were picking up at the Dollar Tree for a while. These were the 12 by 12 bins. So she was able to move a lot of the contents from her dresser into there. And it's possible we'll be able to add some more up at the top as well. But got her shoes in here, her clothes. Now we're just waiting on some doors. Gonna put this little nightstand in here just temporarily till we sell this whole bedroom set. I was already explaining that to you. This is a little sign I painted her for her graduation. Let's see if it'll show you the metallic paint. I don't think it's really, you can kind of see it there on that dot. Yeah, a little bit. It's a metallic gold with a metallic rose gold, but that's not picking up for you either. And we were gonna have our other little shelf over here, but it looks like we're gonna have to just put down a towel and start stacking some stuff. But at the end of the day, at least we can say she's back in her room, it's painted, and we're one step closer. All right, and with that being said, I think we're gonna call it a night, you guys. We have had a busy day, working hard, ending the day a little frustrated, but maybe a good night's sleep and a day away from this house tomorrow will help with that. So anyway, want to thank you all so very much for joining us again and watching our journey and giving us the loving, kind words that you've been giving us. You guys have been great, and we do appreciate it. So with that being said, I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember, it is a DeeVine life, so go and live it with purpose. We'll see you again tomorrow.